So I have this dumb cat that Momo, stop it. This isn't your yard. You silly cat. This isn't your yard. You gotta stay in your yard. You know? Here. Try being in the middle of the yard. I was telling her to try to stay in the middle of the yard. She didn't listen very well. She's already going back. Momo. That is our neighbor's yard. Do not go into our neighbor's yard. Go play with the sticks. That's not playing. That's going towards Mom's car. Yeah. Momo, stop that. Stop eating the leaf. Sniff it. Do not eat it. No. Sniff. Do not eat. Mm-hmm. 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 What, you decide that's a great spot to lay down so you can sniff and eat leaves? Let's see if she can do it. Let her do it. No, Momo. So close. So close. What are you doing? What you doing, Momo? Really?
There's a huge spider.
I don't trust that. Last time she said it was a huge spider, it wasn't even that big. Now she's just chilling there, relaxing, Momo. Mrs. Wobble Legs, Wobble Paint. I guess this would be an interesting time to state that I've been taking a break on writing on the wall. I know.
There's a huge spider. Get Momo inside and kill it.
She's fine, B. Or you're fine. It's just a spider. To start working on a new book. Well, the formation of it before I forget about it and then go back to writing on the wall and finish it. And all I'm going to say right now, since she's urging me to go inside to kill a spider.
Momo, come on.
Momo, what are you doing? Where are you going? Well, just grab the fly swatter and try killing it. is that the book is very much a love letter and homage, however you want to phrase it, to Resident Evil and Franz Kafka. Momo, no. We've had one cat get stuck in my car. You're not getting stuck in my car. But yeah, it's basically just a love letter to Franz Kafka and Resident Evil. So all the characters' names are a mixed mash of characters from Kafka's story and Resident Evil's story. All the locations. She's fine.
I'm not fine.
There's a fly swatter.
No. Momo. No. Momo, come on. That's not a rug.
What do you mean, come on? I'm rolling here. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Momo,
Look at that
come
shake.
on. Fill it. Pick up our daughter.
Let her roll for a bit. She's having the time of her life. Where? Where?
Up here.
Momo. Okay, the spider is dead. And the locations are all going to be named to areas from Kafka's book and Resident Evil. So I think that'd be fun. And then, further on in the series, I'll do more original stuff, but I really want this first book to just be a love letter. To Kafka. Is that a jungle gym, Momo? To Kafka and Resident Evil. Look at the other babies. No, no. Hey, Loki Wookie. Hanging out in the window because they can't be outside like Momo because of the flight risks. Part of me wants to pick Momo up and just put her straight in the center of the backyard over there. I think that'd be funny. But yeah, I've got a pretty good idea. Like I've got main four characters. Well, the main four side characters outside of the main protagonist. The big five, I guess the big four villains outside of the main antagonist. And each of the antagonist's underling villains, which one of them plays a more important role than seem to let on. So obviously they will not be dying in the first book. They will be a continuous nuisance trying to work up the organization throughout the series. But so far, I'll tell you their names and what style they're in. Whether it's Kafka, Resident Evil, Kafka, that sort of stuff. The main protagonist name is Wes in Wesen. They're both from Kafka. I think both from short stories at that. And then underneath that, I have the four staying side characters. By the way, by staying, I don't mean they're staying with him the entire time. They're the ones that will be present throughout the entire book, for better or worse, or for just a good portion more than the others. And that is, starting with, I think, the most important one, Evelyn Valentine, which is Resident Evil on Resident Evil. She's a tricky character. And I think her and Wes might be my most staying protagonist throughout the book series, the book universe, world I'm creating for this survival horror Kafka-esque franchise, I guess. And underneath her would probably be Lenny Gisa, which is Kafka on Kafka. He's sort of the guy who gives Wes a chance as soon as they make it, as soon as he gets into the village, small town, whatever you want to call it. And then you have Moira Lament, which is Resident Evil on Franz Kafka. And she's Lenny's best friend. And she's not as fond of Wes as Lenny is. And last but not least, you have Robinson. Or Robin. To be honest, I'm actually blanking on his last name. But I'm pretty sure they're both Kafka. What are you doing, Momo? Baby, come here. But yeah, I have like all of their bios created, and I'm working my way down. I've got like the main side characters down outside of the big four. I think last night I really started on the villains, and I got like started on the main five antagonists. So there's that. And I still haven't finished them, but I'm working on them, and now I'm just like doing the bare bone basics, and so I might do like a quick personality outfit explanation on them, and then their bio weapon designs, and they're pretty much done. But yeah, and then just moving down the list of characters at that point. Momo, this is your boundary. You can't go further than this. What did I just say? Oh, no, you crossed the line. You crossed the line. You crossed the line. I won't make you go inside. just so I don't have to freaking take you so far away. I'm just gonna bring you back here, where you can't really go anywhere. You're not supposed to. It's all fenced in. I guess there's tiny little breaks in the fence. But yeah, and I have like the first 2 chapters, like the structures of them, all done and plotted out. I don't know if you guys can see, because I can't see. So that's always fun stuff. But yeah, you know, its codename right now is Resident Kafka. I don't have a name for it quite yet. It'll probably be a longer book. Just by the ways the first 2 chapters are turning out. And how many villains there are. Granted, I don't think all of them will die. Some of them might escape. Live to die another book, so to speak. But yeah. And then after I've borne all the fruits of labors I have. Right now, I'm also kind of working on conflicts between the main 5 characters. Like I said, Moira isn't as fond as Wes as Lenny is, and that's due to the fact that Moira is very protective of Lenny, and Wes is kind of encouraging him to do something very unsafe. You know, I guess you could say they're both encouraging each other to do something unsafe, and Moira doesn't like the fact that he's encouraging back. Putting Lenny at risk. So there will be conflict there. Lenny will have an issue with Robin that I won't disclose. Oh, something I can show you real fast. Look at that. That's a Loki. That's a Loki Woki. No, all the way on the other end. But yeah. But I mean, I guess for that fact, because Lenny doesn't like Robin, Moira won't like him either. But because they'll by and large have the same goal, they'll be willing to work together. They just won't be nice with each other. But yeah, I think that this catwalk has gone long enough. We've been out here for over 20 minutes with Momo at this point. So yeah, and after all that's done, I'm gonna hop back on Writing the Wall. 2 chapters left. A little conversation piece to do in chapter 5, and then after I finish those 2 chapters, I can go right back to chapter 6 and continue editing and stuff, and then that book will be done, and then hopefully I can get it published somewhere, maybe. That's the end goal anyway. Hope you have a great day. Remember, you can be the best you could possibly be. If you like the video, give it a like, comment for the super special awesome, subscribe if you already haven't. Even if it's just for this cute little baby girl right here. Ain't that right, Momo? Oh yeah, that spider wasn't very big. But yeah, ta-ta for now.